Hi guys and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Hina Bryan, aka Bookish Babe, and I am back with another video. First of all guys, if you have noticed that I've developed a really small lisp, I have started Invisalign. When I started YouTube and I had to constantly look at my own face and I had to constantly edit my own videos, I saw that I just didn't like my teeth. And my teeth got worse because my wisdom teeth came up and they basically pushed my other teeth on the bottom row forward. So now I've got really bad overcrowding. So I've got Invisalign to straighten out my teeth, guys. So I'm on a teeth journey. Basically by May, June, so before my birthday, I should have a pretty straight, pearly smile. And I'm definitely going to talk about my Invisalign more during my vlog whenever I start filming it. But I just thought that I should mention that now because I've been noticing that my jaw keeps kind of moving here and there, and I'll have a lisp and sometimes I'll have lines, I've developed lines here basically. I don't know what's going on, but it's doing a lot. It's doing a lot. But yeah, if you have by any chance noticed that I got a lisp, because the Invisalign's in my mouth. So guys, today I want to speak to you guys about reading non-fiction, as well as over-intellectualizing and over-complicating conversations and topics that should be accessible to all people. So I did a rant on Twitter about this. I've been doing rants on Twitter about people over-intellectualizing, and I've been doing rants on Twitter about people intellectually showboating. You know, the babe is about the books. I'm about the books, you can see. I like to read, I'm well read, my vocab's up there. You know, I can write, I could do what the babe has to do. But I don't know what it is that gripes me about people who read to regurgitate. I don't know what it is. And I think this is why I find it difficult to read non-fiction, because I am someone that I like to unpack. I read a lot of fiction. I read a lot of literary fiction in particular and historical fiction. So whenever I read, I'm always learning. So everything that I actually know is from me reading fiction and some non-fiction here and there, and just being able to unpack the information and to compare it to other texts and to just give myself a world view of what's being said about certain things and certain times. And that's why I love fiction, because I just feel like fiction allows you to truly apply yourself. I've just noticed that, first of all, I don't know why y'all trying to target me, because yeah, I read, but I don't care. I think people don't understand. I read, but I don't care. Some of these conversations you want to have when I want to clink and brought back, it's not what I'm trying to do. It's not what I'm trying to do. With all of that being said, I just feel like it's unfair to have conversations and to over-intellectualize them and over-complicate them, especially when they could be had using very standard vocab and very standard terms. It gets to a point where you're just reciting essays in real life. No, let me say something. What inspired this rant is that I had said some stuff about this months ago because I hate it. And then I was triggered again when I saw someone tweet. And obviously we have 240 characters now on Twitter. It felt like the guy just said, what's another meaning for? What's another word for? Synonymous. I don't respect it. This year, my goal is to read more non-fiction that I can apply to my life. That's it. I'm not reading non-fiction for the sake of reading non-fiction. I hate it. If I read a book on a particular topic, then I want to read other books by other people on that same topic so that I can decide which narrative aligns with who I am, which narrative aligns with what I believe, and which narrative aligns with my experiences. And that's the whole point of reading non-fiction. I feel like non-fiction is for people who want to gain knowledge. I definitely feel like it's for people who want to gain knowledge, but I don't feel like you could read non-fiction well if you don't read more than a few books on the same topic. So, for example, if you buy a book on finance, I think it would be very silly of you to just read that book and not read any other book on finance. But I've got a list of books that I want to read that are non-fiction that I'm going to end up finding comparable texts for, because the babe just doesn't want to read one book on toxic childhood stress. I need to read 5 books so I know exactly what is going on. So I have a well-rounded view of what toxic childhood stress is and how that impacts me as an individual. I mentioned earlier in this video that I want all the non-fiction books that I read in 2021 to be on topics that I'm interested in, and to also be able to apply to my life. So I have a series coming out soon. I cannot give away the information, but I've got a series coming out soon, and that's based on a non-fiction book. And the entire series is going to be me basically applying that book to my life and seeing how it goes. And I'm really excited for that because that's fresh content and it's definitely out of my comfort. I had a conversation the other day with my friend, and we were talking about academics, or people who are in academia, or people who identify as academics. So we were basically talking about, again, over-intellectualizing conversations and using words that kind of shut the door on other people. I'm able to understand a lot of conversations that I had around me or online because I've had the privilege of going to university. I've had the privilege of being well read. Like, I have that education privilege, and I understand that. But I come from a Jamaican family. I was actually born in Jamaica, and I migrated to the UK with my family when I was 3. And my entire family, they speak power. Like, guys, there's no British accent in sight. Even when my dad tries to speak English, he sounds American. That for me is like my primary self. So when I'm with my family, when I'm with my friends, I will just speak quite plainly. And it's not a form of me dumbing it down. It's just me communicating certain things the way that I know certain people are going to digest it and understand it. And I feel like it would be a bit like pretentious and pompous of me to go to my family who are all speaking power, start speaking and using every big word that I've known and I've gathered from reading. You don't think that would be weird? So I've always just applied that to absolutely every single person. But I think my issue is the fact that if you're going to read nonfiction, like, first of all, no one is a natural academic, point blank period. Academia is based on reading, research, scholarship, and everything around the clock. So everything that you learn is something that you've read. The whole point of academia is to be able to take one source and take another source and say why they're similar, why they're different, or blah, 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 blah. But the general thing is you're here to read. Nothing is your own until you do your own like research, and then you provide your own results, or you provide your own studies, and you provide your own opinions and everything like that. But I feel like academia and nonfiction is just a massive circle that just keeps going over itself over and over and over again, over and over and over again, because a topic has definitely been touched on. And people who then write other nonfiction books or write other theses or write other essays, they just touch on the same thing and they end up referencing these other people that came before them. And that was the thing with Slumflower and that Florence babe. Slumflower was obviously saying that she felt that Florence stole the concept of her book, and it's all about feminism and sex work and everything like that. And obviously, as a Black woman, I wanted to really wanted to be like, Slum, you're right. You need your reparations. But it just didn't make sense because I was just like, babes, if you're saying she stole your concept, then you stole everyone else's concept, because there've been books like that. They publish the same book every single year, probably several books every single year with just a different cover and a different author on the cover. But it's basically the same book. That's my gripe with nonfiction. So the nonfiction books that I bring to my channel, I definitely want them to be books that I can speak properly about, and I can come and say, guys, like, I read this and I read this and I compared it to this, and this is my view now, and this is what I think, and still make the information digestible and accessible to people who haven't read the book yet or who haven't done the reading. So yeah, guys, stop doing that. Stop it. The words are not going to fall out your head. You're not going to lose them if you don't use them. Stop it. Please, I'm begging you. And when you see me, don't do it. Don't do it. Because I actually find it boring. I'm not going to lie. I find a lot of intellectual talk boring. And when I spoke about intellectual showboating, I was speaking about people like we haven't been outside in ages because Corona, but there was a time that there'd be social gatherings and you'd get there, like I'd get there, I'm ready to clink, shake bum, do what I have to do to get it done, you know what I mean? And then people will be having debates about things going on in the world or certain topics and this and that. And I'm just like, why have we gathered to do this in person? We could have just debated on Twitter. Social gatherings, unless it's a debate club, unless it is something academic and it's a networking event, we're not here. We are not here. We are not here for that. We're here to have fun. Stop sucking the fun out of stuff. Stop it. Be well read. Do what you have to do. Make your brain big, but stop We can literally just have a good time without trying to prove to one another that we know words, that we've read, that we've gone to university, bro, it's enough. It is enough. And we're going to read nonfiction and we're going to apply it to our lives, but we're just going to be steady babes about it. We're not going to do too much. We're just not going to do too much. But yeah, guys, I just wanted to come and say that. And I'm in a different area of my room. And I kind of just wanted to show off my pretty little face as well, and my pretty little makeups and my pretty little boobs. But yeah, stop it. Just stop it, baby. Stop it. Stop it, baby. Stop it. Stop it. Like, is enough now. It is enough. Watch a Netflix documentary. Go watch Bridgerton. Go and watch Bridgerton. Go and watch Lupin. Do something with your time instead of wasting your characters on Twitter to basically vomit all the words into the box. We do actually not care. The whole point of my channel is to make information more accessible and digestible to people who haven't already done the reading and people who want to find out more but are just waiting for someone to kind of like throw them a rope. So please subscribe to my channel because we are here for a good time and a long time. And I just can't wait to make a lot of content for you guys. I'm so excited for 2021. I've got some fantastic things coming out and things that's going to appeal to everyone. So there's going to be something for you if you're a babe, if you're a babelette, if you are a bookish boy. Come over here. I am waiting for you. But I hope that you've liked my little ranty video. I might do another one of these. Maybe this is going to be my little section of my room when it comes to nonfiction books because this looks really professional and really sort of I'm ready to talk. But yeah, guys, if you like this video, please share it, like it, comment. Let me know your thoughts because me too, I know you guys are irritated. When you guys see the people just having the conversations, you just want to choke them out. Like, shut up! Be quiet. Be quiet. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video and I will catch you in the next one. Bye.